Another piece of bad news has been released officially in public for President William Ruto, shaking his leadership, particularly within the ruling UDA political party here in Kenya. This comes after yet another elected member of parliament left the UDA political party, a move that has suddenly dealt Ruto a major political blow here in Kenya. According to Kenyans.co.ke, they have published a story by saying, Gatundu South Member of Parliament Kagombe cuts ties, with UDA Oval Roads Tea Farmers Wows. Ladies and gentlemen, this is bad news when it comes to the ruling party that is under the leadership of President William Ruto. Before I continue, as you continue watching this clip, please hit the like button. And if you are watching for the first time, or rather if you have been watching but you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, where we don't sugarcoat but we always put news as it is, consider subscribing by hitting the subscribe button that is down here. Once you are done, remember to turn on the notification bell so that the moment we upload a new content, you will be notified that MWANAKENYA Media has uploaded a new video clip to watch. Ladies and gentlemen, without wasting your time, back to our political analysis. Gatundu South Member of Parliament, ladies and gentlemen, Gabriel Kagombe, has declared officially that he can no longer support the United Democratic Alliance UDA that is under the leadership of the current President William Ruto, accusing the government of failing to meet commitments made to his constituents. Ruto, when he was campaigning 2022 and other UDA aspirants, they gave out a lot of promises ambazo hadi kufikia sasa there is nothing can be seen, prompting this member of parliament to quit UDA. Kagombe, who won the Gatundu South seat on a UDA ticket in 2022 general election, he said residents had grown frustrated with what he described as unmet promises under Ruto's administration. Ladies and gentlemen, this is where we are. Actually, we have only 1 year to go to the next general elections. But Ruto is losing his supporters, including members of parliament, governors, and senators. What is really happening when it comes to Ruto's leadership currently? Because Kagombe criticized the government's handling of the tea sector, particularly measures that he said would increase costs for growers without providing sufficient protection for their incomes. He also insisted that a time has come, nobody atapata nafasi ya kudanganya wengine. He has previously, been a vocal opponent of the proposed 0.80% levy on tea exports, arguing that the charge, should not be imposed without parliamentary approval and could ultimately reduce farmers' earnings. So he has been opposing the government, And actually this is what Rigathi Gachagua said yesterday. Ushuru nyingi mnawekelea watu wote for. So he was lamenting. He claimed that the current administration inawekea watu mzigo haswa kwa ushuru here in Kenya. So the member of parliament for Gatundu has further raised concerns over the proposed 3.85% kilogram, bulk tea auction levy and other charges affecting tea farmers here in Kenya, including levies imposed by the Kiambu County government, something that he has opposed. Kagombe also questioned the implementation, ladies and gentlemen, of the government's fertilizer subsidy, claiming that 7 billion Kenyan shillings in reimbursements remained unpaid to farmers. In addition, the lawmaker said the poor state of the Mau Mau roads, remained a major concern for residents and farmers in the constituency. Kama watu hawapati nafasi ya kupita, they have to lament. That is why they have said no, waondoke kwa UDA, because they want tarmac roads, you know. He argued that inadequate road infrastructure had affected the movement of agricultural produce and added to the economic difficulties facing local farmers here in Kenya, including ile bunge la Kambalo anaongoza. That is where we are at the moment. Ladies and gentlemen, although Kagombe has not yet announced which party he will join at his seat come 2027, his break with the UDA, the ruling party, comes shortly after he had warned that the arrest of Mukurweini, you know, Member of Parliament John Kaguchia, would prompt him and others to defect to former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua Democracy, or rather Rigathi Gachagua's political party DCPS, for 2027, you know, elections. Because these leaders who hail from MWANAKENYA, they have decided to support their own son, who is the party leader of DCP. Those who are quitting UDA are joining DCP, because Rigathi actually he announced in public, wasaliti wote wataenda nyumbani. If you can't join, you know, utaenda nyumbani. So the MP's latest declaration comes amid a series of political realignments involving leaders who have shifted away from the ruling party UDA as elections draw closer. So on Tuesday, August 11th, Lamu Woman Representative Muthoni Marubu, actually, this is what I analyzed yesterday, announced her exit, that she was cutting ties with UDA. So many people are quitting this political party that is under the leadership of President William Ruto. Ladies and gentlemen, further, former Gender Cabinet Secretary Aisha Jumwa, we had announced this, you know. Aisha Jumwa also left the UDA political party and joined the Linda Mwananchi, you know, movement. While Muranga Governor Irungu Kang'ata, who was elected on UDA ticket 2022, he left, you know. And the Nyandarua Governor Karie Badilisha defected to DCP. So these leaders who hail from MWANAKENYA, they are joining DCP, that is under the leadership of former impeached Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua. So Ruto is losing almost every day. People are defecting. Watu wanaondoka. That means they are not satisfied with the current leadership, or rather leadership in UDA political party. That is why they have decided to say no for UDA. Actually, by 2027, you know, February, maybe latest March, you will see wonders here in Kenya. Watu wataondoka UDA wengi sana. What do you think? Do you support Gatundu Member of Parliament's decision of defecting from UDA political party? Write your comment, or rather your opinion, in the comments section down here. Let's meet in the next video. But if you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, I'm requesting you to consider subscribing by smashing the subscribe button that is down here. Once you are done, remember to turn on the notification bell so that the moment we upload any new video clip, you'll be notified automatically that MWANAKENYA Media has uploaded a new video clip to watch. Remember to share our content always to other WhatsApp groups and even on Facebook. That is the only way we can continue building this channel of ours, MWANAKENYA Media. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Let's meet in the next video. Bye-bye.